Hi, everybody. My name's Brian, and I started this GoFundMe fundraiser to buy 3D printers for young adults with traumatic brain injuries. To say thank you to everybody that have donated so far, and also answer a couple of questions that some people have had. First off, why? Why shave your beard off to raise money for 3D printers? That really starts with going to so many doctor's appointments and people telling me and other people that acquire injuries what you can, what you can't do. Maybe your mobility is limited. So I thought 3D printing was a nice skill for that because you can do it from a seated position, and you can be as complicated or as simple as you want. And I thought it was a nice way to express creativity for somebody with a traumatic brain injury. Let's answer the question, what is a traumatic brain injury? A traumatic brain injury is very simply an alteration of brain function. An acquired brain injury is something that can also be non-traumatic, like pressure from a tumor, a toxin from your environment. So both of those are considered acquired brain injuries. Where can I find more information on acquired and traumatic brain injuries? The Brain Injury Alliance of New Jersey has great information on brain injuries, but also support groups as well. Their website is bianj.org. All right, how did you get a traumatic brain injury? I sustained a traumatic brain injury while I was at work clearing storm damage after Tropical Storm Ida. I have a loss of memory, partial facial palsy, partial hearing loss, and some visual impairment, as well as some chronic fatigue, amongst other things. But it's pretty common for traumatic brain injury and people with traumatic brain injuries is a list of symptoms that accompany on top of everything else. So it's kind of part of having something like that. That's probably one of the things people don't realize about traumatic brain injuries, that it's usually accompanied by other side effects from things like mobility issues, but also brain function and all sorts of problems. All sorts of problems. All right. All right. What is a cross-facial nerve graft? So a cross-facial nerve graft is a procedure that takes normal nerve function from one side of your face and uses a nerve from your leg across your face to reanimate the other side of your face. How are 3D printers useful for traumatic brain injuries? So after a traumatic brain injury, you usually undergo cognitive therapy, which helps you relearn how to learn and do tasks, but also things that you did while you were at work, but also at home. 3D printers can be scaled for different levels of cognition, to just pushing a couple buttons to designing 3D models on a computer. So it can have different levels of cognition for people that are on different levels of their journey, and you can add or subtract different skills depending on what suits their needs. How will the money be used? We will assemble 3D printing kits that have a 3D printer along with some tools and some material to use to start 3D printing and start learning the 3D printing process. Once we've raised enough money to assemble enough kits, we will donate the rest of the money to the Brain Injury Alliance of New Jersey. We will continue raising money until the end of the month to purchase hopefully at least 4 3D printers. Let's answer the question, what is a 3D printer? A 3D printer uses filament, usually a type of plastic, to print layers to make a 3D object. And usually that 3D object is designed on your computer using different softwares. Which 3D printer are we planning to get? So we are going to purchase the Creality Ender 3 version 2. It's an open source printer, so there's plenty of help online for parts and troubleshooting. And it's also the second generation of the printer, so a lot of the bugs from the first generation have been worked out. So there's plenty of support, and it's also a nice compact at-home size. I'd like to share a couple examples of some 3D prints that I've done that either I've designed or have taken designs from online and printed them out. So let's start with one of my favorite characters from The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. This is a 3D print of a Korok. This is a character from the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. And this is right before it's going to be painted. So this is just has primer on it. These are just fun little models you can make to bring your video game characters to life. Okay, let's show an example of an advanced 3D model. This is a 3D print of a CT scan of my skull. So I was curious as to what the hardware looked like in my skull, and after researching, I found you can print your 3D skulls with an at-home printer. So I printed this out, and I was able to show my doctors and my therapists what my skull looked like. This 3D print was one I designed after I got home from the hospital from my accident. I was having trouble grabbing the glue on my desk and I kept knocking it over, so I designed a holder to put in the glue. So this is called Zap-A-Gap, and this is a type of super glue that holds really well, and it's used for fly tying applications, but it's just super glue, so you can use it for anything. I was having trouble with this bottle of glue. It kept toppling over, so I decided to make this 3D printed holder for it that the bottle can sit in, so it just wobbles around instead of falling over. This next item was one I found on a website called thingiverse.com. That is where other people with 3D printers load their designs, and you can print their designs, usually for free. And I found this one and I immediately needed it. So this is a 3D print of a sponge holder that looks like SpongeBob. This was just a fun print, and these are designs that if I went to a store and saw this, I thought it would be cool, but I wouldn't buy it. And so with the printer, you can do fun, spontaneous projects like this, and you'll only use maybe $1's worth of printing filament. This item is one I designed myself after I found myself having to carry a whole bunch of different items and prescriptions after my accident. I designed this item after looking at Zippos and wanted something similar to hold the items I have to carry every day. So I made this to hold a lens cleaner cloth for my glasses, but also eye drops that I have to put in every hour, and it has a little pill compartment with a stopper to hold my Tylenol. So the stopper as well as the case are all 3D printed, And the hinge, I used a metal pin, but you can also use 3D printing filament for the hinge as well. This one's going to be a fun intro starter project I might include, because most people with a traumatic brain injury have some type of prescription they have to carry, and this is a fun starter project to help them get started into designing.
Okay, when you see your face, but it's like delayed, so you're like live now. Yeah.
All right. So
I just want to make sure. Ask it. Everyone can hear us. Oh, Jackie says hi. Hi. Okay. Bear with me.
all right, let's do this. Thanks for coming out, everybody. We're going to start things off with our ceremonial first cut. And this one's dedicated to Paula Davis. She was our first donor, so she gets the ceremonial first cut dedication. We'll play a little bit of music just to set the ambiance. Bucket, there you go. All right, now we're really gonna start getting going, and we're gonna do mutton chops first. So that's just this getting shaved. And this one is dedicated to everybody who's donated under $99 so far. Even just that little bit amount always helps to get to that final goal. So anyone who's donated under $99, these mutton chops are dedicated to you. Oh, yeah, you're just gonna thin it out, and then you can go back. You take a little bit of time.
Wow, it is deep in there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You look scared.
Okay. All right, I thinned it out. Now I take this off.
Yeah, I guess it like close there.
Yeah. How do you do that?
Just take it out.
Bear with us, guys. First I do. You got hair on your neck. Oh gosh. Giving me pointers? Oh my gosh. You want to see a mirror?
Oh man.
Show them.
Oh man, that's good. Let me brush it out a little bit. You see what the comments are?
Steen says, I love you guys. Jackie's like, we could hear you. Oh, that was when we could hear you. Yeah. Cole said we could hear you. Cool. Love you guys. Woo! Okay.
Oh, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's a little bit closer. I'm out of focus.
Okay. Ready for next? What do you guys think? Should you keep it?
Should I keep this after? Or you think?
Lauren's like, I'm dying.
All right. We got next here. All right. So this next one is referred to as the Fu Manchu, often known for Hulk Hogan. We're going to maybe keep the sideburns a little long, or maybe we'll just do the Fu Manchu altogether. But so all right, next one is the Fu Manchu. This was dedicated to everyone who's donated $100+. This is clearly a ridiculous idea, and that kind of dedication to the ridiculous idea is much appreciated. And we're going to put it to good use. We're going to buy hopefully 4 printer kits and give them to people that really could use it. So let's go. All right.
Wait, Drew wants you to say, I'll be your huckleberry.
All right, I'll turn around and do it. Let me come back. I'll be your huckleberry. All right, let's do this pretty much. Where's the? There you go. Oh, hey. All right, so you're gonna keep. Yeah.
Wait, should I get rid of this little bit and then go all the way to like the edge of the lip?
I'm sure nobody did. Yeah, so just take out like.
This side. Keep the sideburns.
Maybe, and then we'll, yeah. I know.
Alright, I'll start starting this end. Which I starting this end. Sorry. You're gonna be like, what happened?
Oh my god.
Let me know if I heard you.
Okay. Oh man! Oh man! Listen to you.
Oh man. Your mom's like, you need a new shaver after this. Jackie's like, yes. Oh, thank you, Lauren. I try. I mean, I've never done this before.
Oh, I might bring that one back. This one's quite dapper.
Oh my goodness.
I'll get to the comment thing.
Nicola's like, Mom says you look like a biker dude. Oh, wow.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, Sally. Yeah. I know.
Oh man. Alright, so this next one is going to be just regular plain old mustache. And this one is dedicated to all the people that have donated who have never met me. The people that saw my crazy idea and they thought, yeah, I want what that guy's doing. So this next one, just a regular old mustache, is donated or dedicated to everyone who doesn't know me who donated. Thank you.
Drew is like, you're ready for the U.S. curling team.
What do you think, curling team, everybody?
Papa says all you need is a wax. You should braid the ends hanging down.
Put little beads on the end. What do you think?
Little hair clips. Oh my gosh, that's so great.
Oh man, this is so much fun.
I'm just gonna take stills from the video, because that would just be too much to take a picture. But yeah, thought about that.
Anybody? Any mutton or Fu Manchu phrases before it comes off?
Now's your time. Oh my gosh. Gianna has screenshots. That's great. Lauren's like, I love / hate how much Brian is touching it. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so great. love you guys. You guys are great. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Alright, let's get this regular mustache.
Alright, this is the stache.
I rocked this one before, so this one's familiar.
Oh, should I use the other thing first?
I think it's fine. Yeah, so try to like eat this and then put it down.
I'm standing in front of it. Yeah. Do this.
It's a me, I'm Mario.
Oh gosh.
A young Burt Reynolds, perhaps? Any fans? Oh man, this is gonna be sad. Oh, that's still fun. Oh, this is great. Raleigh Fingers, who said that before? The baseball guy. A young Joseph Stalin, I've heard that before. All right, so this one's all right, but the next one is half mustache. So we're just gonna shave one half of the mustache, and this one's dedicated to all the medical professionals that helped me and continue to help me get better. Everyone from God's ambulance to pushing, the carts to serving up dinner. Everybody is involved in the medical field that got me where I am today. Thank you so much. And this one is dedicated to that because when I had my skull done, they shaved half of my head. So to dedicate, we will do half the mustache. Woo!
Oh, yeah, I want to see if there's any comments on the last one. Rebecca said it's her favorite so far.
There you go.
Here we go. Sorry.
You good?
I don't know how to get the little bit under there. I'm shaking.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
Solid.
You're the cat meow.
Solid half stache.
Should do one of these. Hey, how's it going? Everybody, I'm just a regular guy with a mustache. Hey, I'm Brian. I have a mustache. Definitely not on one side of my face.
Drew's like one side formal, the other side here to party.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's so great.
Alright, you want to check the donation, baby?
Yeah. Let's see. Where do you find it? I think mine was the same.
Okay. So this last one, we didn't get any $500 donors, so no money bags out there. But I'd like to dedicate the last one to my family. Families go through a lot when people get in accidents, and they're not always cared for the right way. So I just want to give a big shout out to my family and my mom and my dad, my brothers. Everybody's been so supportive, and my extended family too. That's watching. This one's for you. So here we go.
Auntie says this one's her favorite.
Try to be nice here. I got half a mustache on my face.
Oh, God. That's a little bit. Ready?
Let's do it. And then we got it.
Oh, we got the mutton chops too.
Yeah, we'll leave them.
I mean, I feel a little bit closer.
We'll do this and then you can clean.
I don't know which way to hold your stuff. Not hurting you or anything.
No.
Looks like you got little nose hairs, but I can't get in there.
It's fine.
Wait, let me see.
Get the. Alright, you wanna get the camera set up for the grand finale?
Wait, it showed me both non-beautiful.
No, that's part of the grand finale.
Oh. Give us 1 second. 1 second. So wait, do I turn off the camera for a sec and then switch? Or should I just switch? I'll just switch. Give us 1 second, guys. Doing a grand finale. Okay. All set.
Yeah.
Kay's like the suspense.
It's that's when it's like wide enough. Where is it to the seat?
To the bottom of the seat. Thank you.
Perfect. All right.
Oh.
Okay. We're all set up? No, you gotta sit in the chair.
Oh.
All right, everybody, you guys ready for the grand finale? Okay, I can't be bent over for too long, but Antonella.
Oh my gosh. No, you didn't.
Oh, you
Ah, fuck yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. You know,
Right on. Which this one? Right. Oh yeah.
oh my gosh.
Kitty! Give me a mama. Yeah. I know.
Oh my gosh. No, I had a feeling. I was like, oh.
The comments are going crazy.
Oh
so
gosh.
I assume.
Let's see the ring. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna be able to focus.
You can go back to the close-up lens, maybe. There you go.
Turn my hand the wrong way. They're so pretty.
All right.
Son of a gun.
Let's sign this sucker off. All right, everybody. This is me. This is us. This is my fiance, Antonella. She's the one. She's not a barber or a hair person. She's a photographer. She put all this work together. You know, I still struggle a lot with my skills and cognition. So, you know, she worked all this stuff out, and I wrote some stuff down, and all of a sudden, now we're here. Special shout out to my coworker Rachel, who went with me to the jewelry store.
When?
Well, I stuck away while I was in therapy
Oh my gosh.
to go to the jewelry store, and then she picked it up this morning. So big shout out to Rachel, and yeah. You know, thank everybody, and thanks for coming out. And we'll post this video on YouTube so you can rewatch it a million times. And you know, if you haven't donated already, feel free to donate. And thanks for coming out.
Bye.